What's going on, everyone? Daniel Rodriguez here. It's time to review another movie. Today I'm going to be reviewing the latest faith-based film to enter the theaters. This movie stars Jennifer Garner and Queen Latifah. This is an estimated budget of $13 million. And this is a non-spoiler review. I'm not going to spoil nothing. I'm just going to give you the pros and the cons, give you my final score, tell you whether or not you should go check this out in theaters, or maybe wait for rental, or maybe never see this movie at all. So, again, non-spoiler review. My expectations real quick, when I went into the movie, I knew it was going to be hopefully a good movie. I wasn't expecting it to be great, but I was expecting it just to be good. And I wasn't disappointed, honestly. There's just a few, minor problems with the movie. But other than that, it's a well-made movie, and it's a very well-touching story. It's based on a true story, of course, that happened in Texas with this girl named Annabelle, or at least, hopefully, that was the same thing, Annabelle, as the real woman, or child, and, hopefully you haven't seen the trailer for this movie. Let me tell you real quick, if you haven't seen the trailer for Miracles from Heaven, don't look at the trailer, because if you have seen the trailer, and it's going to be a bummer, if you have seen the trailer to the film, then you basically have seen the film of what happens throughout the movie. So make sure you don't see the trailer. So, I know that sounds bad, but don't see the trailer, or else basically you kind of just saw the whole movie of how it's going to go out, but it'll just be a longer, extended version of the trailer. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, here's my non-spoiler review for Miracles from Heaven. Alright, let's start off with the pros first. Now, first thing, it's an emotional movie. I cried many times during this movie, or got teary-eyed, and I was hold back the tears. Everyone was crying in the theater. It was a full house that night, and I saw it on a Tuesday night, man. And that was already Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, 4 days after its release, and it was a packed theater, dude. That's amazing. Everyone was mostly girls were in the theater, man, but definitely it's a very emotional movie. It can be relatable to people. If you're a mother, you could obviously relate maybe to what this person is, not what the child's going through, but with, when your kid's sick and everything, and you wish you could take the pain for them. You know what I mean? That sort of feeling, just love going on, man, and also just sickness and, all the bad stuff of life where, viruses and cancer, all that stuff. So, you know what I mean? Very emotional movie. It worked very well. It made me cry multiple times. The cinematography in here it's a very well shot movie. It's not a great, cinematography movie, but at times I will say the camera work is very well shot. So again, it's a well shot movie, and it is very emotional. I know I'm going to pronounce the name wrong, but the actor's name is Eugenio Derbez. He plays basically Annabelle's doctor in the movie, and I will say, I love when this guy comes out in, movies, man. He's he's so amazing with kids. And I think the actor as well is just as relatable to his character as he's nice, and I'm pretty sure he plays with his own kids. And he's a very funny doctor within the movie. I really enjoyed his roles. He definitely made me laugh a few times. He made everyone laugh in the theater. So he has a very well, good chemistry with the kids. The kids respond to him well. And he seems actually like a fun doctor in the way that he portrayed himself, and, trying to be as honest as he can be. So Eugenio Derbez, man, definitely props to him. You are amazing. Now, the actress who plays Annabelle, the main girl in the movie, her name is Kylie Rogers, the actress's name. She did a amazing job, man, for, the part she was playing. It was believable. She was really good. And also the other girl was really nice, the younger sister. She was just one of those, annoying kids, but yet they were so cute sort of thing. I wish my daughter was like that sort of thing. The oldest daughter was kind of eh. She's from Walking Dead, the girl. She played Lizzie, or Lizzie's sister in The Walking Dead. And she was barely in the movie at times, but yet she did nothing big to wow, she was really great, She was alright, with her role. I'm not trying to hate or anything, I'm just saying literally she was alright in the film. But definitely Kylie Rogers, Annabelle, she was really, really a great character, main character to be upon. Jennifer Garner and her are basically the main centerpiece of the movie. And for sure, Kylie Rogers did an awesome job, man. I don't know whether she's getting, another movie she'll be in later on, but she is, this was a good role for her. And, Annabelle, you do, everything that goes on, the procedures that go on in this movie, man, the doctors, constantly, pills, medicine, hooked up to a machine, the thing hooked up in your nose all the way to your stomach. I mean, the procedures that go on with this, man, it's crazy. And I'm assuming that's real life stuff I'm assuming it's based on a true story. So where they put it in your nose and it goes all the way in your stomach and it feeds you through a straw, it's crazy how this stuff happens, man, honestly. And that's what's so emotional about it, and the way she acted, again, she was really, really great in this movie. And last but not least, John Carroll Lynch played a preacher in this movie. Of course, John Carroll Lynch appeared in The Walking Dead this season on Season 6, and he appeared as Twisty the Clown, the murderous clown on American Horror Story. Freak Show, excuse me for that. So John Carroll Lynch, man, he played a good preacher. Now, there were parts, where some scenes where I was you were kind of about his character. But I think for, the church scenes were very well done. They were very well filmed. It felt almost like a real church at times. Many churches are obviously way different at times, but definitely the way that he preached the word and he was on stage and, the speech he had or dialogue, John Carroll Lynch played a believable preacher. Now on to the cons. Some of the editing in this movie is off, and I mean literally, a character could be doing this, a character could be on the wall, and then it switches to another shot and he's this way in the background or something, you know what I mean? There's some editing problems that I've noticed within the movie. It's kind of, if you're looking into it, when you're watching a movie, sometimes when I watch it, it's easy to catch some stuff, or maybe it's hard to catch some things, but it was easy to some of the editing, or maybe when there's a pillow fight, and it's a funny scene, but the other character is another way, or the other, you know what I mean? They're either positioned another way that's so obvious that you didn't do that in 5 seconds. It's so a different, they obviously did a different take, and you're different, or you're in another position, or you're this way, or you're this way. So it was very noticeable editing, which, mind you, it's a little nitpicky, and I know, but it was very noticeable where that editing there could have been, possibly they could have done better with the editing. Now, there is also a scene where it's a very emotional scene, and then it goes right to the preacher playing Flappy Birds, or what's it called? Not Flappy Birds, Angry Birds, you know what I mean? It just literally, the pace to that where it just goes to let's play Angry Birds, that editing where it just switches to another scene, and then it goes to a scene that's really, not that well done, or, it shouldn't be in there, and it should go right back to Annabelle's storyline. You see? Also, Queen Latifah disappears in this movie. Not oh my god, the character disappeared. Not she was kidnapped or anything, but I mean, literally, she's in the movie for a good part, not 25 minutes or something, but she's in the movie, and then she doesn't appear until the last 10 minutes of the movie, and I'm what? Queen Latifah just had this role here, and then she's never seen again, sort of thing, you know what I mean? I was alright, you guys didn't hang out during the rest of the movie and all that, I was kind of thinking, Queen Latifah, she was a funny part, she was the comedic relief of the film, but then she just disappears throughout the whole movie until you see her at the last 5 minutes. This movie does have a slow-paced, time. It is very slow in some scenes where it kind of drags on the scene, which is not the most huge problem about the film, but mind you, there are a few slow scenes. Also, some of the dialogue in here is not that well written. I wouldn't say it's A-list writing material one bit. And last on the cons, Jennifer Garner. She was good at times in the movie because it felt natural. The way she played in the movie, there was a genuine feeling where it was natural as a mother. And then there are some scenes where the dialogue, how it mixed in with the dialogue, where it just felt so fake and she was just acting, you know what I mean? There are parts where it feels real, and then it's just acting mode, you know what I mean? I know it's hard to explain, you'd have to see it, some of the parts that I'm meaning. There's a hospital scene, of course, where she's saying, I'm not gonna leave here until I find out what's wrong with my daughter! And then that part just feels so acted out in the film. And there's other scenes that are so, just not natural. It just feels acted out. As well as her husband. He wasn't a bad actor in the movie, but his role in the movie really wasn't he just wasn't a big part of the movie. Uh, you know, yeah, it's hard to explain, but his role just wasn't that big in the movie, sort of thing. Where he probably should have had a bigger role in the movie, as the family goes along with this journey. And then the other con, real quick, is the how it just the trailer basically tells you everything, and that's why this movie could have been an hour and 20 minutes, but it just the pacing went so slow just to get to something that we already knew was going to happen in the storyline from the trailer. You know what I mean? She falls off the branch. Hello? That happens like the last 20 minutes of the movie. And you're like, really? Did I just wait all this time? Like, I thought there was going to be like an unknown twist or unknown plot thing. No, it's just the trailer in the movie. So, you get what I'm saying? Overall, I'm going to end up giving this movie, Miracles from Heaven, a 7.4 out of a 10. I thought it was a good movie, guys. It wasn't great, but it was good. It was enjoyable, and it's a movie worth watching. Yes, it is, but on rental. Don't watch this in theaters unless you have a church group or something. You want to take your friends. Definitely, if you want to see it, then go ahead and see it in theaters. But yeah, it is a movie worth watching. But I'd say more rental, at home. Maybe your family could watch it with you. But it was just a good movie. I like the way it was directed, the cinematography. John Carroll Lynch in here. Annabelle, Kylie Rogers was awesome. Eugenio Derbez, he was really great in here as well. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you really enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button, share, and hit the subscribe button. I would appreciate that. I'll be seeing you guys for my Batman v Superman non-spoiler and spoiler review, and my Big Fat Greek Wedding 2 coming very shortly. Until next time, bye-bye.